besides Sprite and Coke. I don't really drink Sprite because Sprite tastes like battery acid.
You are the stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door, the girl next door. The stranger in the corner on the second floor. You're the girl next door.
Hey guys, it's Yaya and welcome back to Yaya Gang, and today I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. I can't believe this happened to me. So basically, this just happened to me like recently, like 2 weeks ago, and I was with my mom, but it was very, very scary. And guys, comment down below once you find out how do you think you would react if it happened to you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. Okay guys, so it was like Friday when I woke up, and then it was like raining because now Florida has just been raining every 5 minutes of the day, then stop, go back to sunny. So it was like one of those days, and I woke up, came downstairs, and just ate breakfast. Like I think it was eggs, maybe French toast, because I like to make French toast now. So it was like one of those days where you just like to eat whatever and then you hurry up. So it was just me and my mom, and then I went upstairs and got ready for the entire day. So I had black Champion joggers, then I had this pink hoodie kind of jacket, crop top, you know, like those Brandy Melville's jackets, and like it's a crop top and a hoodie. Yeah, it was basically one of those. And basically I wanted to have a girls' day with my mom because my brother and my dad was having one. So I said, okay, can we have one? And she said, yeah, of course, because who wouldn't want to do that? And basically we went to Publix to get like food for mac and cheese, like those baked mac and cheese. Yeah, we went to Publix to get that, and then we head straight into the place where she get a hair appointment. So she was getting her hair done, and which my mom always loves getting her hair done. And like every time we go to her salon, her hair is like it's like so good because like she's the best at doing hair. So we went there, and basically her salon is like very big. It's like there's a washing machine, and then there's like couches everywhere, and then there's like, you know, those like 3 rows, and they just like put wigs, heads on it, and then just hair she created. And I was sitting on one of those couches, and basically I was just doing TikToks with my mom the whole entire time. Like if you don't remember when I was like posting a lot on TikTok and I was wearing that pink and black joggers and I was dancing. Yeah, that's the day I'm talking about. And basically what happened was I took a very long nap because there was like, we were listening to music, and usually when I listen to music I get really tired because I just hear like the same music over and over. I put my headphones in, AirPods, whatever you want to call them, and I was just playing music. I took the longest nap ever because we were there for like 8 hours because the hairstyle my mom was getting took like a very long time. Like she had to dye it, and then she had to cut it, then my mom didn't like the color, which the color was so good. Guys, if you have seen it, you guys would have loved it. It was like this kind of white color, but it was like more, it was just so pretty, and it had curls, and it was gorgeous, and I wish my mom got it. So we had to dye the hair again, just make it a little, we toned it, and my mom liked it. So when all that stuff was happening, I took the longest nap ever for like 4 hours, and I was just like laying down on her couch, which was so soft. She had like those blankets on it, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up, and I went to use the bathroom, and for some reason I had to use the bathroom a lot when I went to her house. I used the bathroom like the first 1 hour we were there, I used it like twice, and then the other times I used it like 4 times. So I basically used the bathroom like 6 times when I was at her house. and it's because she got this like drinks for us, ginger ale, and every time I drink ginger ale, it's just no reason. Every single time I drink ginger ale, I have to use the bathroom. And I don't know if it's you guys, but guys, comment down below when you drink ginger ale, do you have to use the bathroom a lot? Same thing with coffee, like any drink that's like hypes you up, it just makes me need to use the bathroom. Besides Sprite and Coke, I don't really drink Sprite because Sprite tastes like battery acid. So I just woke up, went to use the bathroom, and I was trying to fall back to sleep, but I couldn't for some reason because I was not tired anymore. And it's not like I went to bed late, it was just like, wow, there's nothing to do. Especially because I was tired of like playing games, going through TikToks. So then I was done. And then basically I got super hungry. Like I wasn't mad, but I was like cranky, especially because I was really, really hungry. It's because we were there for a long time and like I didn't bring any snacks there, so I was super hungry. So her husband went to the store and got us Publix chicken, and which was really good. Turned out I didn't want Publix chicken. When my mom asked me, do you want anything? I was like, no, I don't want Publix chicken. I want like fast food, like something quick. I don't want any Publix chicken. And then when the chicken got there, it smelled so good, so I took a bite without my mom noticing, and then I just kept on eating some and eating and eating and eating. So then my mouth got really, 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 really dry. So I asked, oh, can I get another drink? Which was ginger ale, but I went to use the bathroom before I got the drink. And then I came back and my drink was there. So now the kind of cup the drink was in, it was like in those glass cups, like, what are those cups called? It's like wine cups, yeah, I mean wine glasses, I'm gonna call it that. And it was very tiny. It's not like the big ones, it was like tiny. And I was just holding it, cheering, and I had a lot of ice in it. And she had like the square ones that was like really hard to chew, especially when you have braces. So usually when I have drinks and I'm done with them, I like to chew ice a lot, like on one side, just in case I don't break all my brackets. So it's only on one side, and it's always this side because I don't care if this side breaks. But for some reason, if this side breaks, I'm gonna get really sad. It's because I always chew on this side, like food, but ice is always on this side because I don't care if I break it. Then I was sitting on the couch. I went back to the couch. I brought my food with me, and then I had a drink in my hand, and I put the ice in my mouth. And I was also on Instagram looking for sounds to like edit with, and I was just singing it. And I was like on the floor. It was a carpet, and I went on the floor for some reason. I do not know why. And for some reason, my mind told me, just swallow the ice whole, doesn't matter, nothing's gonna happen. And then when I swallowed the ice, like I didn't chew it, nothing, suck it, just put it in my mouth and gulped it down. When that happened, it was so scary. I choked on ice. Yes, ice. It was ice. It was still scary for me because the ice was like really big. It wasn't like those tiny ones, it was like really, really big. So when it got stuck in my throat, I was like trying to drink water, but then I went like this and I felt I couldn't breathe and I couldn't like swallow anything. So then I went to my mom and I asked, like I was like, and I couldn't feel anything. It was super scary. I felt like I was gonna die. And I asked her, I was like, I can't breathe. And then like, she was doing this to me, like, I forgot what it's called. It's like, that, I don't know what it's called. It was super scary. But when my mom was doing it, it was like hurting because she was like pushing on so bad. And my mom was like in the middle of like straightening her hair. So she got burned, I think. And she was just like this to me, and it hurted so bad. I was like, stop, okay, just stop. And then the hairdresser, she was like, oh, you need to drink some more. And what I was drinking, it was like so watered down. It was like ginger ale, but it was watered down. And I was just drinking anything I saw, and the ice got like smaller, and then it melted. But when it melted, my throat was still sore, and my chest area, like right here, it was like hurting so bad. I don't know why. It was just, it melted and then it started hurting for some reason. And I ate bread, like, because apparently I don't know what bread do, but the bread made it like, I don't even know what the bread did to me. The bread didn't do anything. It was basically the things that like really helped me was like the water, because usually when you like put I couldn't drink coffee because usually every time I make coffee and I put the ice in, the ice like always melt as fast as it can, so I could have just drunk coffee, but I didn't have it. It's really sad. So I ate bread and then I got home and then I just told everyone. My dad was freaking out because he didn't know what was going on. Like I told him when I got home, and then I told my brother, who really didn't care. He was like, he was just like laughing, and I was like, TJ. Then I told my grandma, because my grandma was here, and then she started laughing at me too, because she said, I feel like that would happen to you, because the way you just eat sloppy. So I was like, oh, okay. And just, everyone just started laughing at me when I got home, besides my dad, because he actually cared, and my mom. And my mom was like very scared, so I had to like be very careful, and I couldn't eat ice for a couple of days, which I got really, really sad, because I love ice. And I said, I love ice, I love ice. So a lot of people are like, you choked on ice and that was scary. Yes, because it was really scary. Like imagine choking on something and you don't know what to do, and you just choked on it like for the first time. And that was my first time ever choking on anything. I choked, it wasn't like it went down the wrong tube, it was just like I choked and it wouldn't go anywhere and it was just stuck. That was my story time, guys. Comment down below if you ever choked on anything. And if you can't comment, just follow me on my Instagram, send me a DM or comment on one of my posts, which is Yaya Panton. But yes, I'm okay now because it was like 2 weeks or 1 week ago. I do not remember the date. It was one of those days. And if you guys wondering, like I did post TikToks on the day I choked. If you were wondering, it was my TikTok saying hype me up. That was the day that I choked. So if you guys can go find that TikTok, make sure you send it to me on Instagram. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this video. And make sure you follow my TikTok, Yaya Panton. My Instagram is Yaya Panton. And I'm on Snap, Yaya Panton 63. Bye, Yaya gang. Love you guys. Mwah.